Hello all signs and welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarot. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot read is naked. By which I mean I try to strip out as much astrology as I can. Today's video is an all signs overview, as you know from the title, for the up and coming week. From now until not this Sunday coming, next Sunday. Okay, I'm a little bit out of sync with all my reads. As I have mentioned in some of my videos, I'm really busy at work and, well, it's taken up a lot of my time, and I do this as a hobby, a pastime, what's the right word, in my spare time. So, yeah, time's a little bit of a commodity to me at the moment, and it's a scarce commodity to me at the moment. So I squeeze in as many and as much as this as I can do for YouTube. Okay, so normally this would have been done last Sunday, but because I was busy with the monthly overviews from then till now and work, we're now having this on the Friday. So you're getting it a few days early. Okay, so at the bottom of my deck before I cut the pack, well, I've already cut the pack, but bottom of the deck before I cut the pack was the King of Pentacles. Okay. At the bottom afterwards is the Moon. So we are dealing with a successful energy, a proud, modest, generous energy. The sort of energy this week of I've got everything I need. Okay, when you're the King of Pentacles, you have all that money, nothing's really a problem for you. Yeah, you crash your car, well, you just buy a new one. That sort of energy. It's kind of like, well, we'll write it off and begin again. Okay. With the Moon, it's a kind of energy of hidden things left in the dark, things not really going anywhere, and it just feels like you don't really know what the future holds. Okay, ironic I said that, really. We're doing a tarot read. Okay, I would just like to point out, tarot reads don't actually foretell the future. All they do is tell you the current energies we are in at the moment. Those energies change all the time. People's free will change the energies. The universe changes its mind and goes in a different direction every now and then. Wheel of Fortunes are normally indicators of that, like almost jumps timelines and things. But let's crack on with the read, shall we? Oh, let's do an overall card first. The overall card for your coming week and a bit is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is about communication, networking, social networking, support groups, and the like. It's an interesting card because I'm doing this read the day after the Queen died. Okay, our Queen Elizabeth died yesterday. God bless her. And, well, people might need support groups. People might be devastated. Okay, people will be communicating about it, talking about it. Yeah, like what? And it ties in with the Moon. What's the future going to hold now? What's our new monarch going to do? Etc. etc. So let's crack on. The Two of Pentacles coming out for Aries. Okay, I would like just to take this moment before we go any further to point out that this is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, fantastic. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. If it doesn't resonate with you, that just means that you're not in the majority of your star sign. Okay, you may be a cusp or something like that, and you might be going into a different star signs one. We will be putting one card for each star sign. There will be a clarification for Virgo because we are in Virgo's birth month, or Virgo season, if you like. I think still, I don't know, I've totally lost track of time. Excuse me. Right. So Aries, the Two of Pentacles. Your coming week is involving change and juggling. Okay, again, it's an apt card for this actual period. As I said, already mentioned, our Queen has died. Pretty much our whole country is going through a period of change now. Okay, we're juggling our old regime into a new regime, if you want to call it that. Yeah, the whole country is juggling. You're feeling this energy. You're caught up in this energy. Obviously, I'm not saying that Aries, you're on a countrywide juggling of energy or transition from one thing into another, but you're in your own personal one. Okay, it may possibly be that someone on your side has died and you're juggling the transition from their death into a life without them. Okay, right. So Taurus, you have got the Seven of Cups. Your energy, again, it's so apt for what's just happened. Your energies this week is choices, 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 choices. You have so many choices. The world is quite literally your oyster. I'm feeling off that card. Hopefully we will get all these cards clarified throughout the rest of this week and next with actual readings, stars, like my general reads I do throughout the week. But yeah, you have got choices. In a case of if you're watching this for a special person, they've got choices, or they see that you have choices, and they could be making a move because of that. In your case, Aries, with if you're watching this for a special person and wanting to know if and when they are coming back, yours is the case of they could be, and if they're not, they're contemplating the thought of coming back because they're juggling what they currently have with wanting to come back to you. Right. Okay, Gemini, you have got the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a passionate new start, but it could be a short-lived new start. Okay, because it's a passionate new start, it starts with a lot of energy. It's like an explosion. It's like the Big Bang. That's a bad comparison, but once the Big Bang's happened, well, that's it. It's just the aftermath. Or you could look at it like a match. You strike a match as a big flame where all the chemicals are going off and everything, and then afterwards, it sometimes burns right down the match, and other times it'll just stop a little way down the match. That's your new start. It could be this big bang, which creates a universe, or it could just literally be a little flare up and then nothing. Okay, Cancers, you have got the Six of Wands. Six of Wands, you are looking at being victorious in what you undertake this week. Okay, there is forward movement involved with that Six of Wands. There is communication involved with that Six of Wands. But on a whole, you are just going to be, well, kind of victorious. Things you thought were never going to work are going to start showing signs of working. Some of them will work quite sort of amazingly out of nowhere, a bit like that Ace of Wands, and a sudden explosion of light and energy, and it's just like, whoa, geez, I never thought it would take off like that. Perhaps you just recently started a YouTube and all of a sudden you go from like 500 subscribers up to 2,500 subscribers. Yeah. over a course of a week. And it's like, oh God, it's like that. It is just literally a card of victory. You feel like, oh, you will be getting victories, most of which were victories you had written off and thought you were never going to get. Leo, you have got the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of jackpots on windfalls. It's a card of making yourself free and single of something. In the sense of how the Pentacles work, the card before that is the Eight of Pentacles, which is pretty much your work career. The Nine of Pentacles works as the card of retirement. Okay, you've earned enough money to retire. You make yourself free and single of work. You take work, or you take yourself out of the work loop. You no longer need to work for your money. You can live on your savings. It's why it's a card of being free and single. Virgo, you have got the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is coming of energies. This week you can be looking to be making new friends, new soulmates, because bear in mind, your soulmates aren't just all your people you've been with in former lives. They're also people you've been with in future lives. Because energy in the universe is all one. Time is all one in the universe. Time is just another form of energy. We see it as this linear thing, this thing that starts at a point and finishes at a point, and starts at your birth and finishes at your death, and it goes in a nice straight line and everything falls in a sequence. But universally speaking, it's just a big mass of everything. Okay, everything that has happened, everything what will happen is already currently happening in the universe. So your soulmates are from future lives as well as past lives, but obviously the ones on your linear timeline of future lives, you have to make and meet and create a soulmate with them. Although in the universe you've been soulmates with them for, well, the beginning of time. But Two of Cups, you will be meeting and making new friends and connections. Okay. And that really does come off that Three of Cups as well, the whole communication thing. You will be communicating, you will be making new friends and things. The Chariot has come out for Libra. And like Cancer, you are getting wins out of nowhere. But with your wins, they are driving you forward and propelling you forward, even if you don't want to be. Your successes you're getting, and bear in mind we did have the King of Pentacles in the pre-cut, the successes you are getting are just going to keep pushing you to bigger and better things. If you want it or not, you're being pushed that way. Okay, right, so Scorpio, you have got the Six of Cups. So the energy surrounding you this week is all about contracts. Some of you are going to be signing new contracts. Again, this is quite apt for what's just happened. Obviously, there are people in the monarchy who are going to be signing new contracts. People are promoted, is not quite the right word, but everyone's moving up the ladder a bit. We're getting a new king, and then obviously like the princes are going to be retitled, because who would it be? William should theoretically become the Prince of Wales, and the Duchess of, well, Duke and Duchess of Cornwall, and so on. And so it is a contract, and there may be a new job contract being offered to you. Maybe your contract where you're currently working is up and you have to sign a new contract. It might be a contract on a house, contract on a car, any form of contract. It might even be a soul contract. Okay, yeah, a soul contract that you took out, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 12, 1 lifetime ago. But it needs looking at, whatever it is. Yeah, your new contract needs to be looked at, needs to be looked over. Okay, it is literally surrounded by new starts, new contracts, and victory. Currently, obviously, there will be more cards to come around that in a second or two. But it's a good contract, and it's a new contract, but it does need looking over. All I keep looking at is this Ace of Cups at the bottom of my deck. Obviously, it's not the bottom card, the Three of Cups was, but this particular bit I'm talking about, I keep looking at that. It is a soul contract for the bulk of you, yeah. And perhaps it's just with the fact that you've got the victories and an Ace of Wands kind of located around that card, maybe you have actually sorted your contract and you are now beginning your contract. Okay, Sagittarius, you have got Justice. Well, what can I say? Basically, this week you'll be getting balance in things. People will be coming back, like apologizing to you, closing deals off, and giving you closure if you need closure. Basically, bringing balance into your life, in preparedness to move forward. Some of this balance you are getting could just literally be you win some money, and that balances your books and things like that. Okay, Capricorn, the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, you are getting, again, balance in your life. It can't give me two Justices. It can't give me two Six of Pentacles because there's only one of each in the deck. So you are literally, I'm feeling exactly the same energies off that Six of Pentacles as I'm feeling off that Justice. I'm feeling that as a minor. It's a major arcana, but I don't feel that much power coming off it. I feel a little bit more power than normal coming off that one. It's somewhere in between a minor balance and a major balance, okay? It is quite literally just a general balance. For those of you who are in some sort of love connection and you're waiting to hear from them or something, they may come in and communicate with you. There is communication throughout all these cards, okay? Having a contract, you have to communicate for it. Meeting new people, you're getting communication for it. Your victories are all tied up in some sort of communication, okay? Everything is communication. You're becoming free and single. Perhaps you've like got over a stutter and you can now communicate easier with people, okay? It means something to someone watching. If you haven't quite got over the stutter yet, you will do it, and it looks good for you. The energies do. But in both of these cases, if it is some sort of love person you are watching this for, I feel that they are going to bring balance. As I said on there, that you might get closure, yeah, at the very least. They might stop breadcrumbing you. They might stop just giving you just enough information for what you need, and they might open up fully. Okay. The Knight of Wands coming out for Aquarius. With your energies this week, you're going to be sort of rushing around quite a lot. You're going to be getting yourself into situations where you're going to be looking for an exit, okay? You're going to be unsure when you get into that situation, and it'll be like, okay, how am I going to back out of this one? Okay. Obviously, for some of you, that is the player card. What most tarot readers see it as the player card. I kind of see it as a delivery driver person card. You know, someone who rushes in, does what they need to do, and then rushes off to carry on doing something somewhere else. Okay. It is a little bit of can be a little bit of a letdown card. If it's someone being the King of or the Knight of Wands to you, it could be a case that you get a bit disappointed because you wake up in the morning and they're not there anymore because they've sneaked off, and you think, oh, I've just been played. Yeah. The energy of it tied around you, because obviously all these cards have different levels of meanings depending on how you like how deep you go into the energy and where you actually tie the energy to, or where we feel the energy is tied to. For you, it isn't quite the player card. It is just more of the rushing around and looking for an exit, back out card. Okay, rushing in and then kind of thinking, oh, this could be a mistake, and rush out again. Pisces. Last thing I feel with that for you, Aquarius, is maybe something you rushed in with a while ago, and you need to get out of the situation, and you've been looking to get out of the situation for a little while, but you just haven't really worked out how to. With the communication on there, perhaps just talk, but hey ho. The Page of Pentacles coming out for Pisces. The Page of Pentacles is all about sort of learning things. It is someone wanting to come in with a gift. I am being drawn to the Pentacle in here as well. You may be getting some form of gift. Obviously, it's not your birthday and it's not Christmas, so it's none of them. So I don't know, maybe you've got an anniversary coming up. Maybe it's just someone just appreciates you for who and what you are, and they're just bringing you a thank you. Okay. Perhaps some of you have got a house party or a housewarming party or a moving in party because you've just recently moved places, and they want to, and you'll be getting some sort of nice gesture, someone coming in with a gift. But it's also a card of learning. You are going to be learning a lot this week. Okay, with the moon in that cut, it does sort of imply that you need to learn something. There's something hidden from you. Perhaps you're spying a little bit and you're finding out about it. Then the whole social networking thing in there could indicate that you're going through, perusing through various different social platforms, social media platforms, to find out something about a person. Perhaps if it's your other half you're looking for. I don't mean who you're married to or something like that. I mean what you feel is your twin flame or your deep soul connection. Perhaps you're checking them out instead of them checking you out all the time. Perhaps you're checking them out to see what they're getting up to in life at the moment. Okay, I'm just going to take a quick moment, pause the video to write all this down in my book, and then we'll crack on with doing the clarification for Virgo. Okay, right. So let's clear. Oh, we need that one out. So let's have a look at your card in a little bit more detail, Virgo. I'll be sort of saying goodbye. Theoretically, I should be saying goodbye to everyone else who isn't a Virgo, but I know there was a couple who hang around to watch it right up to the end. Actually, it's a few, but it is for Virgo if your birthday is in the coming week. Okay, so let's get the clarifiers out for this. You have got the Four of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Okay, the Four of Cups is a little bit of a nothing card. For some of you, your people you're meeting are literally people you've manifested into your life. You've been maybe sitting there wishing for a new job, and you're going to be bumping into people who can offer you this new job. Okay, in that particular depiction on this deck, in my Viking deck, he's looking for, or he's imagining a cup with a sword. Okay, he hasn't got a cup with a sword in front of him yet. He's dreaming of it. He's wanting it. He's trying to manifest it into his life, but he's not trying too hard. He's just sitting there. Okay, yes, you don't actually have to do anything special to manifest, other than to put your intention out to the universe from your soul, not just speaking out the words. It's a little bit like actions speak louder than words. Okay, but he's not acting. He's just sitting there. Okay, with the Ace of Wands, your Two of Cups is giving you the opportunity to have new starts as well. But the new starts, as I said with the Ace of Wands within the actual main read we had, could flare up and create nothing, or could flare up and create a whole new universe, a whole new world for you, if you will. Okay, crossing this is the 8 of Pentacles, which is kind of funny because when I was talking about that, I said about a job, didn't I? You know, if you're looking for a new job, this coming week is where you're going to be bumping into people who can be offering you jobs. The 3 of Cups means you may be actually getting communication from people who are offering you jobs. Okay, the 8 of Pentacles is all about work. That's crossing it all. It's about it's everything. It's the apprentice. It's the journeyman. It's the master of work. It's basically your whole life, your whole work life, all wrapped up in the 8 of Pentacles. For a few of you, that 8 of Pentacles is indicating you actually need to work on these connections as well. You can't just let them just flow in. You're going to miss them, okay? So some of them you actually have to do some work for. The 4 of Cups is suggesting you might miss out if you don't, okay? If you just sit there and wait, you're not going to get your cup with a sword. Yeah, as I said, he's not taking action. I said actions speak louder than words. You might actually have to get off your ass and do something. But in general terms, basically your 2 of Cups is saying that you will be getting opportunities. Things you are manifesting for are coming through to fruition in this week, and it will give you new starts if you want to take them. That's what that whole get up with your ass and work for it bit meant. If you want to take them, they're there for you to take. But you do actually have to at least work on the fucking choice of taking them. Okay, thank you, Virgo, and thank you, all signs. That was your read, as I said at the beginning. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. And I don't know, I'm sure I was going to say something else, but I've totally forgotten what it is. Thank you all for watching, and catch you all soon.